Does having children lower your testosterone levels? Well, the study says it does. Being a father will lower your testosterone levels. Now, as a cyclist and runner, I know plenty of guys who've had kids and their performance just crashes. It just crashes because it's extra stress, it's extra energy. Yeah, and that's probably the biggest thing, but I think a small part of it could be to decreased testosterone production. You know, they call it the dad bod because it's a bit more flubby and flabby, lower testosterone. And that's not a bad thing. That's just nature's design. So when you get a chick pregnant, that you want to stick around instead of like fucking and fighting everything that walks past you. So naturally your testosterone levels will drop when you become a dad. And you just Google it up. Does testosterone drop when you be a dad, etc.? There's plenty of studies out there proving that. Another thing with vasectomy can increase testosterone just slightly. And there's, let me just read on the screen here. There's Sigmund Freud. How do you say it? I don't know. How do you say it?
Freud.
Sigmund Freud. He had a vasectomy, and he reckons it was like the holy grail of perpetual youth. But by blocking sperm flow, male hormone production and testes would improve. So back in the day, they noticed that. Have I noticed that? I have noticed that, but I'd say it's less stress worrying about getting freely or someone pregnant. Because I've had a vasectomy before I met you, so you know, plenty of girls have benefited from the vasectomy. The idea of hormonal rejuvenation really started in earnest in an acclaimed endocrinologist named Brown Sequard, who in 1889 injected himself with testicular extract from rats and dogs. So back when Eugene Sandow was kicking around. But it was big back in the day. I'm just reading this off the screen. The vasectomy was used for rejuvenation. So if you watch enough of my videos, you'll know that I'm a big fan of vasectomy because it just does make your life a lot more carefree. If you're with your partner as well, your sex is going to be better because she's going to be like, hey, that's no worries, bro. It's because so many girls, man, are worried about getting pregnant. And if they know that you can fuck them, bust a nut inside them, and not get them preggo, that's pretty good foreplay. That's pretty good foreplay right there. That's a pretty good aphrodisiac in my experience. Because, man, you know, who wants more kids? Really, if you're being honest. Most people go, I've got enough fucking kids. Or, nah, I want to have this child-free, carefree lifestyle and continue that. And again, like I said, a lot of people have already got enough kids. So having a vasectomy, in 99.5% of cases, it'll improve their relationship. Because, okay, I've got the kids. We both enjoy sex. Let's get the snip, and I'll bust your nuts deep into you. So when you have kids, your T levels can drop. To counter that, perhaps get a vasectomy, bring your T levels a bit back up again, and just less stress. And it just gives you a bit more, certainty in your life. It gives you direction. It's like, okay, boom, lock it in. Had the kids, lock it down, vasectomy, let's go at it. Or if you're a guy, bachelor, you know, I don't want to fucking have kids, then lock it down, man. Lock that lifestyle down, just in the fucking lock zone. And there's so many guys I know who've had vasectomies, and I'm not going to mention any names, alright? I'm not going to mention any names, but I've seen them, I've observed them on YouTube, or the guys who run on YouTube just in my personal life, and I hear stories about them, and they're having a good time, mate. They're having a motherfucking good time. Hashtag vasectomy life. So just another one I saw was adopt, don't pop. You got adopt, don't shop for the rescue cats and dogs and animals, and you got adopt, don't pop. So if you do want to have children or more children, then consider adoption, man, or being a foster parent. Because let's face it, man, birthing children is really hard on women's bodies and hormones, and it's just like it's stressful, man. But if you adopt, don't pop, you can sort of sniff around. Oh, that kid looks good. Yep, you can choose your fucking kid, man. Versus like cross your fingers. I hope it's going to be all right. There's a food for thought. Let us know down below. Bottom line conclusion: vasectomy will increase testosterone, as the clinical evidence suggests. Not just my fucking bias. The clinical evidence is there. Also, the clinical evidence supports that when you become a father, your testosterone levels will drop, so your performance won't be as good. People say, what about Lance Armstrong? He had kids. He was also on a shitload of drugs as well.
Everybody wants to know what I'm on. What am I on? I'm on my bike, busting my ass 6 hours a day. What are you on?